All right, let's see here. Guys, I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a short time. I want to talk about 5 fragrances that I've been using a lot lately. I love this Fenty Heat Clear Lip Gloss. The first like 5 minutes, I wonder why I do this to myself every single time, because it bun tingle. Like, I'd be like, ah, but then I see the results and it does actually do some plumping. So I love that for me. Anyway, let's talk about these fragrances. So I have, hey girl, hey, what's up? How you doing? So there's 5 fragrances that I've been using a lot. So let's jump right into it, because I'm here for a quick little minute. So the first one I want to show you is the Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche. I know I don't really have any super new, I mean there are newer fragrances here, but these are just, I just been loving these. But don't worry, I have a new one. I love this. I know we like love all the new fragrances and stuff, but even when talking about like the older fragrances, how much people love certain fragrances, this one doesn't get brought up a lot. This is the Eau Fraiche, but this is the EDT. I smelled the EDP. It was alright. The EDT is where it's at, and I'm so glad I have a new bigger bottle. It's fabulous. I love this. It's citrusy. It's woody. It's like the sweetness from. It's sweet, but not, don't think like honey or vanilla or anything super heavy. It lasts, I think, because of the woodiness. There's a little kick in there. I don't know, it's just so easy to wear. And I'm doing a lot of gardening right now. And so I'm outside a lot. And so I do have sweet fragrances here. But sometimes I truly can't be fine with those bees. Bumblebees is one thing, because they're little fuzzy big butts everywhere, but I need a wasp to stay 100 yards away from me. Thank you. But yeah, so I reach for this a lot. I like to work out on this. I like to do errands with this. I like to go out with my girlfriends with it, wearing this. I like to garden with this. I like to just live life wearing this fragrance. It's really good. She's really good. The next one I really like, and this is working its way down to almost done too. This is from Dapper Fragrances. This is their formulation of Silky Woods. I still feel like, as another fragrance I'm going to talk about in a minute, that this still gives me similar vibes. They don't smell like the same thing, but the energy that they give is giving similar. And if y'all don't want to spend Silky Woods money, this is the one. It's sweet, it's warm, it's not obnoxiously sweet though, but it's warm, it's got a little spice to it, and it's very smooth. Like, very smooth. And I think what this next fragrance I'm going to talk about, that's kind of something they share in common. Like, it's just a super smooth grown woman, but not like I have to be going somewhere. I would also give this, honestly, to like one of my nieces. I don't think it's too grown, and it's not heavy. I wouldn't say she's the longest lasting thing in my collection, but she definitely has a reasonable amount of longevity. And because it's a dupe and the price is so reasonable, I think it's worth it, and I will spray some more, and I will toss this in my purse or bring it into my car and spray and spray and spray a little more. Moving on. This got a lot of hype. Was it last year or the year before? This is Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. This is duping. Girl, we gotta use up fragrances here. I haven't really been doing a lot of videos lately on this channel because I feel like I'm trying to go through my fragrances. And this is this dent here, because I think people who are in that stage where they're buying a lot of fragrances, I think that's really cool. but I also am not there anymore. I want to start using up fragrances. I'm still buying up every so often. I'll buy a fragrance and I let you guys know when I do, but for the most part I want to use what I have, and then I find some loves and I end up buying a second bottle or third bottle like this one, right? Yes, thank you. This is a dupe, I believe, for Valaya from Parfums de Marly. I'm not sure, for me personally, if Valaya is worth the price point. I love it, and I'm talking about it because I keep reaching for this fragrance, but it's really nice. Parfums de Marly is just really expensive. And as a woman who has so many hobbies, I really have to pick and choose in the day. Like, I really have to pick and choose in the month what I'm gonna spend my money on, because I cannot spend all of my money on all of my hobbies or I will have zero money and I won't have a house anymore, you know? So it's like one of those things where I have to pick and choose. And so I think this really does the job. I think there is an element in Valaya that is a little missing in this one. Like, this might be the slightly younger sister to Valaya, maybe only a couple years. Nothing crazy. It's not like a 10-year age difference, but there's only a couple years difference. But it is one of those fragrances that, once again, if I'm going to be outside and gardening, if I'm going to be in very crowded spaces, if it's going to be super hot that day, this is something I would reach for. I kind of always struggle with explaining this. There's just something almost a little ethereal about this, but also everyday. Like, maybe like a wood fairy, a wood nymph. Like, they're magical beings, but they just be out in the... They just be outside, you know? They be outside. We don't see them, but they're there, like, type thing. This one is just as good. Oh, I think I have... No, I'm not about to look. I think I have Fleur Narcotique as well. I think I do. I have another dupe of this too, and I think I had that dupe first, which then prompted me, because they're all the similar. I think they're the similar fragrances, because I think it's duping another fragrance as well. This whole woody, airy, I don't want to say bubblegum, but there's something not quite bubblegum, but like that in this fragrance. Like, something in this reminds me of what's that fragrance by hold on, I have it. Where is it? There's a fragrance that is a bubblegum fragrance that blew up, and I purchased it, and I should have been real careful. I have no idea where it is. I need to go back. Oh, right here. This is Musc Noir Rose by Narcisa Rodriguez. That bubblegummy note in here is like they have like a lighter version in here. I don't want to say watered down, because I don't want it to sound cheaper smelling, but it's just a lighter version of that slight bubblegummy scent. I smell it in here and I really like it. I get a lot of compliments on this as well for people who are actually in my space. This doesn't have a big central or anything. Like, Chanel Chancel Fraiche is gonna probably garner you some compliments. Silky Woods might even garner you some compliments if you overspray. This is like, you have to be in my space to truly smell this. The next one, I haven't been watching a ton of perfume videos, but I know she got some disrespect when she dropped. I love this. This is my second bottle. The first one was a smaller bottle, and this is the bigger one, but this is Burberry Goddess. I love it. I think this is a really good fragrance. I think that it is that, like, lavender, sweet, slightly spiced, like gingery scent profile is absolutely intoxicating to me. And I think that it's unisex, leaning feminine. I think a man wearing this would garner a lot of positive attention. I do. I think that also a woman wearing this, well, not think, I know. As a woman who wears it, I do get a lot of compliments when I wear this. I've had older women, mind you, I'm an oversprayer, and I've had older women comment on how you smell so good. And you don't smell, and a lot, guys. You don't smell like you do too much, you know? Like, some of these younger girls overspray, and it's just too much, and it's obnoxious in my face. Guys, I'm an oversprayer. And I do, in fact, overspray. I think there's something about Burberry Goddess that doesn't slice through a room. Like when it comes in, it just low-key comes through in a wave, so it doesn't overwhelm the senses for people around you. Because I have definitely oversprayed this fragrance and still gotten similar comments to that, and the comments are very similar in that nature. So this might be something you might want to look into for certain. I know Mother's Day passed or whatever, but this is just a really good fragrance and it gets a lot of attention, especially if you are thinking about like how many people actually are in the fragrance community versus out in the regular world. So they don't know fragrances typically like Mon Guerlain, you know what I mean? And some people know about YSL Libre, and some people have never heard of that a day in their life. So I know that there was a lot of comparison to certain fragrances, but they might not even know those existed. So, you know, this is the fragrance I was comparing Silky Woods to. This is Kayali's The Wedding Silk Santal. Still think this is one of her best drops to this day. There's something extremely smooth about this fragrance. I love a sweet fragrance with a tang in it, and this works well. This is just, she did her big one with this one. Now, is this something, Lord, I was like, why did that just come out my face? Because the fan's on. The tanginess of like, I guess maybe the nectarine or something is working in tangent with like the sugared woods. Guys, it's absolutely delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness. I love it. I honestly might go ahead and purchase another one of these, and that will be my third bottle. I'm bouncing between this and Vanilla 28 because I've been I've been hoarding that Vanilla 28 because I got the big bottle, and that was one of my like big purchases, like over $100. And I remember being like, oh my god, this better be worth it. And it was so like zesty in my nose in the beginning. I still liked it, but it has gotten so intoxicatingly rich, and I feel like I should buy another one and just let it sit on my thing. And I feel like this is all year for sure, but I think she really shines in the warmer weather, whereas Vanilla 20, it's rough. I don't really want to compare the two. I think they're both lovely. I love this one though, and I keep reaching for this one. And the good thing about something like this, no, and this is why I can't just not watch videos about perfumes, because that stuff will make me sad. Because if I was gonna buy it, and I think that's something that I've learned, right, over buying perfumes, if I'm going to buy it, that's when a sale is the most useful, right? If I see the sale and buy it because it's on sale, it's not as like you're not saving as much as if you were like, I need to buy this and then it comes on sale. Ma'am, I was gonna buy it anyway. I'm sad I missed the sale. I'm sure another one is gonna come up, but you really have to watch those because it is like a sad time. But yeah, I really love this. I think I also just love sandalwood. So that was, wow, I feel like I went through that so fast. So that was the 5 fragrances. Yeah, I know they're gonna come back around, that I've been grabbing for a lot, but I want to do an honorable mention. This is gonna look like I haven't used it a lot, but I've gone through a lot of samples. So for one of the buy one get one for, we're gonna take a moment of silence. Okay. So anyway, this is the one, I've gone through a lot of samples of this, and I think for our anniversary or something, my husband got me a sample set, and I've been very stingy with this because one of the most expensive but so worth it perfume brands, in my humble opinion, is Creed. Don't you hate when you like something obnoxiously expensive, or is it just me? Anyway, this is Royal Princess Oud. This might be one of the best niche fragrances I have ever smelled in my life. I have gone through several little samples of this, and you do not. The one thing about Creed, yes, they cost people's car payment when they have a large SUV or one of those obnoxious pickup trucks you have to jump into pricing a month, but you don't need a lot of it. I feel like some niche brands, and I'm not throwing shade, no tea, but some of these niche brands will put a big price tag, and the fragrances last as long as a designer or dupe. Moving on. I really don't want to be disrespectful here, but Creed is a great brand. Royal Princess Oud. I don't know why I love this so much. I think they put in it because it's like a fresh scent. Like nothing about this is heavy, but there's a sweetness to this. There's a spice to this. It just smells rich. It smells so good to me, and when I wear this, I usually get a compliment. I do tend to layer this with like a sweeter fragrance. I've layered this with the Sweating Silk Santal. I've layered this with Silky Woods. I've layered this with Vanilla 28. I've layered this with Musc Noir Rose. Grab you a little sweet fragrance to layer this with to make it even more palatable to the average person. But I find even with this and this having oud and all that, this is nothing stanky, nothing obnoxious, nothing super heavy and rich and intoxicating that could be over the top for people. I've gotten a lot of compliments with this, and this is also something that works year round. So I've been reaching for, I mean, there's a few fragrances I've been reaching for, but those are the top 5 and then an honorable mention. Anyway, I've got to go. I just want to hop on here real quick. I haven't been in here in too long. I have a massage to get to. Gardening is no joke, guys. I twinged my back. I feel so ancient for saying like I did, and I'm like, no, I have to go before I end up having to go to a chiropractor or something. Anyway, thank you for those of you who joined me on this quick little short live. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining my live, girl. I love your stuff. I like I said, I haven't watched perfume videos in a minute, but before that, you were one of the first like pioneers for me when I was watching, and I was like, this is just so good. Anyway, hopefully I'll catch you guys in my next live. Bye.